So can you test the other categories? Let's just see.
10. Interpreting to. What about oh, it still work. Because in JavaScript that wouldn't work.
Because of the largeness of the number, right?
Yes. Yeah,
Okay.
it wouldn't work in JavaScript.
Okay.
Is there any more? Okay, yeah, that's it.
That's it. So let's end the program. How are you going to end this program? How are you going to stop this thing from continuing? What did you say?
Oh my God. By putting in a letter.
No. Look at the instruction you gave now.
Uh,
What does that line say?
0, 0, 0.
I have put in 0. Let's see if it will work. Have you hit a hand? So you can see it has stopped. Right?
Yes, sir.
So can you see how it works? If you
Yeah.
look, remember the condition has to be what? True or false, isn't it?
Yes, sir, it does. Because that's
Now
why
look at that condition.
that's why because
That's why
that's why my code wasn't working.
the reason why it was not working was that you did not put that last statement where it's supposed to be. The last
Oh,
statement
oh,
in the while.
oh!
So
I
that
the
is the
last
reason.
time I did it, I put it, but it still didn't work. I don't know why.
You put it, but it was not inside the while loop. So now you now
Oh,
added it inside the while loop. That's when it works. If you take it
okay,
outside the while
okay,
loop, it will be as good as not putting it at all. You understand?
okay. Oh, yes, yes.
So that's the whole idea. Now what I want you to notice is look at how the condition of the while loop is formed. You know, you have been using less than or equals to or greater than or equals to. Now look at this operator that we're using. That one that has exclamation mark and then assignment operator.
Yeah,
It's
yeah,
called not
yes.
equal. Okay, not equals to. That's what it is checking for. So what this while loop is simply saying is um, while age is not equal to 0. So that's why you see that when you are typing in other numbers, the while loop will repeat. As long as you didn't type in 0, age is not 0 yet. So that's what that condition is telling the while loop. Just keep on going as long as what? Age is not equal to 0. As soon as you put in 0, can you see that the while loop ended?
Yes.
So that's just how it works. So always remember, once you understand the condition that's in your while loop, then you will know what will make the while loop stop or what will make the while loop continue. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So is there any other thing that you saw that you have a question on here?
No, no,
Is there
no.
anything that you can see the equivalent of prompt in JavaScript is input, and the equivalent of eval in this case is int. Can you see that?
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh. All those things are necessary because remember what I said in that last class that we had. Anything that comes in from your keyboard is a string. Even if it's a number, it's a string. So what do you need to do? You must convert it to what? A number, or like in this case an integer, before you can use it for your program. So that's just what we've done. Okay. So we're just exploring different ways we can do the while loop. Um, use the while loop in our programs. I believe is this the first time you are seeing if and early? Is this the first time?
Yes. No, wait, not if. Oh no, yes, 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 it is. But I don't think.
This is the first time. Is this
Oh
not the
yes,
first
it
time you
is.
are
It
seeing
is.
if and early?
It is. It is. Because
Uh-huh.
I'm getting confused with if and for.
If and what?
For if and I'm getting confused with if and for.
What's confusing you with if and for?
Oh no, I'm just confused.
About what?
No, I'm just getting
If is
confused
just
between if and for.
there's see, the thing is for you to understand what they are doing, what they are there for. The if statement will help you to select a choice between two possibilities. For instance, if you can see um, um, okay, so you can see if age is greater than or equals to 1 and age is less than or equals to 3. Okay, so that is also a condition itself. But the for loop is not doing stuff like that. The for loop is just like a while loop. It will make something to happen over and over and over again. That's what it's doing. It has a different a
So
different um, uh, ability or work from the if statement. Just ask yourself, what do I need at this time? Do I need a for loop or do I need a while
hello,
or do
hello,
I need
sir.
an if statement? Then what will govern your over and over again? If yes, then you can you hear me?
I couldn't
Can
hear
you
you.
hear
Like your
me?
voice just stopped. Your voice just stopped for like 10 seconds, and I couldn't hear you. Please, I didn't go.
Hello,
I didn't
Simeon,
hear.
can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, but I couldn't hear you for like 10 seconds. Please, can you repeat what you said?
Hello.
I can hear you, sir.
I said that the okay, okay. So I said that you just need to know what you need when you need it. Do you understand?
Yes,
Do
sir.
you understand?
Yes, 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 yes.
Okay, okay, okay. So this is the whole idea. Um, if you need a loop, for instance, you need um,
Wow.
to repeat something said, you can either use the while loop if the while loop is the best thing for you to use, or if the for loop is simple enough for you to use, you use what? The for loop. But if you are not repeating anything, but you need to make a choice between one thing and the other, and you can use a condition and control it, then your if statement is what you need. If statement does not repeat anything. Do you understand?
Okay, if statement doesn't repeat anything.
It doesn't repeat anything. But if you look at this work that I gave you to do, this code that I gave you to type in, the if statement was nested inside the while loop. Why? Because we
Okay.
wanted it to happen more than once. Do you understand? We wanted it to happen more than once. That's the reason why we nested it inside the while loop. And we made it in such a way that the while loop can run based on the value inside the variable age. That's it. And that helps to keep the while loop running. Did you get that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So you say you don't have any other questions, right?
No, sir.
Okay. So I think we have explored the if statement a couple of times, but let's see if we can thinking about us bringing in the concept of functions here. Uh, Even though this is if and if. Did you copy that the note that I said that was on if multiple if else statements?
Oh no,
Did
no.
you copy that note?
I only counted the counting one. I only counted the counting up to. Because I didn't know I had to copy that.
Why didn't you copy the second one? Copy that second one. Okay, no, because it started the topic. Please try and copy it because it highlights a kind of comparison between JavaScript and Python and makes you to see, some similarities between the two languages and how you can better understand multiple if else statements. Okay, so you have else if, it is properly spelled, fully spelled, but in Python, you have L if. Did you notice that?
Oh, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay, all right. Then the other things you need to put the condition. If age is greater than or equals to 1 and age is less than or equals to 3. Did you see that?
What did you say, sir?
Hello, Simeon, did you
Hello,
see
sir.
what I just mentioned now? If
No,
statement. Look at
I
the if
didn't hear what
statement.
you said. So your
If
voice
age
keeps
is
stopping. Like your voice keeps stopping while you're speaking.
can you hear
No,
me now?
it's oh, no.
Simeon, can you hear me now?
Yeah, can you hear you now? Your voice is always cracking. I'll send you a screenshot. I'll send you a video if it starts cracking again.
Can you hear me now?
Yeah, I can hear you now.
Okay. So what did I say last? I think I was talking about the if statement. Can you look at, can
Okay.
you read that condition, that if statement? Please read it out.
I should read the condition.
Yes, read it. Read it how you see it.
Okay, let me see. Multiple if-else statements.
I
Wait
didn't
for the
say
part.
read the note. I didn't say read the note. The condition in front of you in this code, in the if
Oh,
statement.
if, if age, if
Mm,
age greater than equals to
mhm,
1 and age
mhm.
and age less than equals to 3. Hold on.
Okay, good. So that's the condition. Now, did you notice that it uses and in between? Did you see that and?
Well, yes, yes.
That and is a way of combining two separate true or false conditions. Did you see that? You know, normally
Yes,
when we're having our value, you can just have something like while age is less than count. You understand?
yes, I do.
uh We do not we do not need to combine it and another condition. But when you want to combine two true or false conditions, you use the keyword and. Sometimes we also use or. Okay, so you will see some examples where we use or, but in this case we use and. Did you get that?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right, I just want to point out some important things in this code so that you will understand it better. Then, what else do we need to say? That same condition, look at it very well. It's saying if age is greater than or equals to 1. Now, I want you to think about this. What number is greater than or equals to 1? And at the same time, that number is less than or equals
2,
to 3.
2.
2. Okay, is 2 the only number that meets that criteria?
Yes.
No. So now listen to my question again. What number is greater than or equals to 1? And at the same time, the numbers, so maybe I should change my question. What numbers are meet this criteria? Greater than or equals to 1, and at the same time less than or equals to 3. What numbers meet that criteria?
So with equal and greater
Greater
with
than
equals
or
and
equal to
that
1.
that greater or less than 1, and but they're less than and equal to 3.
Or equal to 3. What are the
Wait, please
numbers
can
that
you
meet
repeat
that
it?
criteria? What numbers are greater than or equals to 1, and at the same time less than or equals to 3?
Oh,
Is 2 the only number that meets that criteria?
no.
What other numbers meet that criteria? Now,
Uh, like
if, what did you say?
uh, like 2.5.
I didn't hear you.
Like 2.5.
2.5. Okay. Well,
2.5.
Yes, you are right. 2.5 meets that criteria. However, 2.5 is not a whole number. Do you understand?
Yeah. Yes, sir. Hello? Hello? You're muted. Hello? You're muted, sir. Hello?
Hmm. Simeon, can you hear me?
You're muted.
Sorry. Okay. So I was trying to say that 2.5 is not an integer, right?
Yes.
So the only other numbers which are integers that meet that criteria are 1, 2, and what? 3.
3.
Did you get that? Did you get that?
Yes, sir.
And you should not be surprised because 1 meets the condition of equals to 1, doesn't it?
Yes, sir.
Doesn't 3 also meet the condition of equals to 3?
Yes, sir.
So that is the reason why it's perfectly correct to say that the 1, 2, and 3. And that's why you see that when you are testing your code, I don't know what you entered for toddler. Let me see what you entered for toddler. You entered 2. If you had entered 3 or 1, you would have seen that it would have said toddler also. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay. All right. So I just wanted to say that now that same thing applies to the others. Now, did you notice that the last condition, the last after the last thing after the last L if is else? Did you notice that?
Yes, sir.
Why did we use else instead of elif again for the last one? Why do you think we use else?
Um, uh, why do you think we used else?
Yes, that's what I asked.
Because, oh, because there's no more. Like you know how else if that means like there's another option.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay.
What is that? What is that, sir? Like a buzzing noise.
Sorry, Simon, can you hear me now?
Oh yes.
Okay. All right. Um, your answer was correct in that regard. Yes, that else. You see, when you've exhausted all the other options that need specific conditions between this and this, between this and this, then else will now cover for any other one that does not fall into those other categories, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so I want you to do something for me. Um, I want you to um, just using a simple input age. This time you're not using age. Just use num int and then input, and you're going to ask the user to please enter an integer. Okay, then use the if and else statement, not if and else if and else statement, to check if that number is an even number or an odd number. Can you do that?
What do you say?
Ask the user to enter a number. Just do the same thing you did, but this time you are putting it into a variable called num. Then you ask the user to please enter an integer. Then use an if statement, if else statement, to check if that number is an even number or an odd number.
Yes, sir.
Please just give me a minute. I'll be back. I need you to do it before I come back. I want to step out to get something now. I'll be
Wait,
back
wait,
in
sir,
less
sir,
than
sir.
5 minutes.
Sir.
Yes.
So I'm trying to see if it's even number or odd number.
Yes. So you tell the user to enter an integer, and then you ask the user if you use your if statement to check if that number is an even number or an odd number.
So I'll use like that percentage sign.
Yes. That's the
Okay,
percentage.
okay, sir. Okay. So hello, sir. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. No, I'm confused.
Simeon, are you done?
No.
What is it?
I'm just trying.
Simeon, that thing I gave you is a very simple thing. Oh. I'm not expecting you to have issues with it. Huh?
Yes, sir.
What's the problem?
I'm just thinking of it.
What are you talking about? What is it that makes a number an even number? And what is it that makes a number an odd number? Those are the things you should just
What
have
that
at the
makes
back. Yes. What did you say?
what makes it an even number is
Yes.
when you add one. Wait.
When it's divisible by 2, Simeon. When it's divisible by 2. That's what makes it an even number. So use that test for divisibility by 2. That's why you asked me for the percentage symbol, isn't it? The percentage symbol
Yes,
is also called the modulo symbol. Remember that you use to check whether a number, when you divide a number by another number, it will give you 0 as a remainder.
sir. Mm,
So the name of your variable is number. So you're testing for divisibility. So when something is divisible by 2, it doesn't not mean that the remainder is 0.
All this is fine.
When something is divisible by 2, does it not mean that the remainder is 0?
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh. So, so that's what you're checking for. You're checking if when you divide number by 2, the remainder will be equal to 0. Do you use single equals to for testing equality? That thing that you
No,
put
no.
there is assigned or not for equality. It should be doubled. So what next? What's the next step?
Uh,
Go and put what should be in your if statement now. Don't forget your colon. Hit enter and continue. Just do a print statement. Tell them it's an even number. Or and then in the else part, you tell us that it's an odd number. Because obviously, if a number is not an even number, it must be an odd number.
okay. Okay, sir.
So how far? So test your code now. So what's wrong?
Uh, The if number modulus equality sign 0.
Look at what it says now. Read it.
Not all arguments converted during string following.
So what did you now do? You made that mistake that you made again. After you corrected yourself today, and I even gave you a code. Look at it now. What do you think is missing there?
Uh,
Whenever you're asking the user to enter a number, Simeon, always convert that number to the type of number that you need it to be. Because anything that comes in from your keyboard is a string. I don't know. I think I've said that thing severally. Last class and today. Didn't I say it?
yes, sir.
So why is it that you forgot again now? I quickly repeat this thing. Just make sure that it's you have your int input. Look at what you did for age. Do the same thing for this one.
Number. Okay. Okay, so this I did it.
Hmm. Simeon,
So
Simeon, look at what you did for age int input. Why are you putting an int statement where you are checking for conditions for the if statement? Eh? It's at the point of the input that you convert it to an int statement. I mean an int number.
I'm about to put it here. Yes, sir. Hello, sir.
Same this thing now. Repeat the code. You have to start it all over again. And this time put the int at the input stage. That place where you have input, do it the same way you did age int input. That's what I'm saying. Do you understand now?
Yes, sir.
Or you do it like that.
Where's the green nuts? It number. So I don't know why it keeps doing that.
You don't know what?
I don't know why it keeps doing that. Like it takes me to the left and it doesn't show please enter a number.
The int function. You need to close the parentheses for the int now.
Oh yeah.
That's the reason why.
Again?
What did you now do now?
Don't know.
Simeon, look at what you did. What do you mean you don't know? See what you did. In the statement where you are doing input, you use the name of the variable is numbers. When you now come to the if statement, you are saying if number.
Oh.
You have forgotten that the other old variable is still active. Please
Mm.
be careful.
Okay, well.
Finally. Simeon, this thing was not supposed to take you more than 5 minutes. So, with your level of experience, I expected it to take you less than 5 minutes.
Yes.
Please, just try. If you look at this thing very well, you just see that if you are careful, some of these errors that you are having, you can avoid them. Can avoid them. Just stick to the name of your variable and try to be careful with other things, and you are good to go. Now, you know what we are going to do next. Simeon, are you with me? Simeon, are you there?
Yes, sir.
Okay. I asked a question. You didn't answer. I said, do you know what we're going to do next?
Yes, sir.
Eh?
Yes, sir.
No, you can't guess. We're going to put it inside the while loop so that we can test it several times. And then when we want to quit, we'll just use a number and end it.
Yes, sir.
Do you understand what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So let's see if we can do it the way we did this one that had to do with age. So what was the first thing we did? We had that statement that said, please enter a number. That one would look like the please enter an age, something like that. That's what it will look like. So you can start with that one. You can copy that one and paste. Okay, then hit enter. Then the next thing we now did was, you've entered the number, good. The next thing we now did was, I think we now went to the while loop. Okay, so now you didn't observe that in the while loop we've done so far today, none of them have needed initialization. Did you notice that?
Yes, sir.
Or let me put it this way, there was nothing like I equals I assignment operator 0. You didn't notice that?
Yes, sir.
Okay, let me shock you. Your variable, the variable that you're using for your while loop condition, which in the first one was age, isn't it?
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh. Did you not notice that you had to ask the user to enter their age first into the variable before you started the while loop?
Yes.
Did you notice that?
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh. Doesn't that tell you too that that's another way of initializing a variable so that it is ready for the while loop?
Yes.
Okay, so now let us agree on something. If the user enters 0, right? If the user enters 0, okay, no, let's not use 0. I'm thinking of a number that we can use. Or maybe should we use, hmm, all numbers somehow will fall into even number or odd number. That's what I'm thinking. This might give us an issue. Okay, okay, no problem. If the user enters 0, right? Let's agree that once the person enters 0, the program should end. The while loop should end. Do you understand?
Yes, sir.
Okay, so go ahead and form the while loop that will do that. If you need help, you can scroll up and look at how the other one in the homework was formed and do your own too, like that.
So making it if it is odd or not.
Checking if it is odd or not will be done inside the while loop. But first, get your while loop out. Do you understand what I'm saying?
So
Do you get what I'm trying to say?
yes, sir.
Okay. So get your while loop out. So remember, the while loop should continue as long as numbers is not equal to 0. Do the same thing that we did back there. Simeon, why did you stop typing?
No.
It's your variable number or numbers. Don't confuse yourself. I told you, make sure you use a variable name and stick to it. All right, hit enter after the colon and continue. Now you can do your if statement. Look out what you're typing. Oh, be careful.
Mm. Okay.
You've not run it now. Go ahead and run it.
It work.
What happened? What did you guys do now?
I don't know.
You hit enter. You didn't put any number.
Oh, so, oh,
Remember, you are calling the int. That's the risk of calling the int method directly on the input without first checking what the person typed in. So anyway, we'll find a way and fix that. But can
okay.
you see that when you follow the principle is this: ask the user to enter the first number. After the user enters the number the first time, the while loop will take it up from there. It will check the number that the person entered. As long as it is not 0, I am free to run. When it goes inside, it checks, okay, is that number modulus 2 equal to 0? Like, I think the first number you entered was 8. So it now said it is an even number. Then it now repeated the int input, please enter a number at the bottom there. It repeated it, went and checked again. The person entered 5. As long as 5 is not equal to 0, the while loop will run. Isn't it?
Yes, it will.
The next time again, you now enter 2. It said it's an even number. Please enter a number. You now entered 1. It told us it is an odd number correctly. It now said again, please enter a number. 67. It said it's an odd number. Please enter a number. That thing would have continued and stopped gracefully if you had entered 0. If you had put in 0, that's when it would have ended. But you now, by hitting that enter is not a character that can be converted to an integer. That's why it gave you that error. Invalid literal for int with
Mm.
Mhm. So try
Yes,
and
it
be.
is.
So we will need to now. I want to ask you a question. I want you to think about your answer carefully because this is what matters most. Is your the amount of thought that you put behind your code that will determine how it will work better for you. What do you think what do you think we can do to avoid this kind of thing happening? What do you think we can do?
What do you mean to avoid it?
Errors now, this error that happened now, what do you think we can do to avoid this error from happening
Uh,
or to prevent the error from happening?
um, mm,
Did you
mm,
hear when I explained why this error happened? Did you hear when I explained the reason why?
yes, I entered because I put a space.
Because you did what?
Because I put a space.
Because you put a space or you hit the enter key. So that
Yeah,
was
so
uh, so you can expect. What I'm trying to tell you is this: the real problem is not because you hit the enter key. Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
uh,
The real problem now is that your code did not check what the person entered before converting it to an integer. Did you get what I just said now?
yes,
Uh-huh. Now, having said that, it means that we will now need to add some more lines to our code to make it first. So we're not, you see that thing that you did there where you said int input, please enter a number. We will not do that int again at that point. We will still do it though, but not at that point. We will first check. That means you need an if statement. You will first check, make sure that what the person entered into numbers is what? A digit. Do you remember that string method that checks if the thing that is entered is a digit? Do you remember?
yes,
Uh-huh. So it will check if it is a digit, then we can go ahead with it. If it's not a digit, we tell the person to enter another number. Did you get that?
yes,
I know it sounds like it's going to be one big deal, but it's not a big deal. Well, it's not going to be more than what I just said. Use an if statement, check. If it's okay, proceed. In fact, you don't even need to say to check to think about if it's okay, proceed. Just use the if statement to check for when it's not okay.
okay,
So there's something you can do. This is what I'm thinking about. The easiest way to do it. Inside your while loop, right? Inside your while loop, you can just put an if statement. That place where you have yeah, just after the numbers, after it speaks in after you have numbers, input, please enter a number. You will just use an if statement to check if numbers dot is digit, right? If numbers dot is digit, or maybe there's something we can do. Yeah, I'm just thinking about it now. If numbers, yeah, okay. Yes, there's a very good, easy way to do this thing now. You see that place where you have your condition for the while loop. Simeon, I asked a question. Did you hear my question?
I didn't hear you, sir.
Eh?
I didn't hear you, sir.
And you did not say you didn't hear me. I asked a question. You didn't hear me and you didn't say anything.
What did you say, sir?
I need you to pay attention. If you're with your phone, please, I need you to put away your phone now. You don't need that phone with you now. Don't allow anything to distract you.
I'm not on phone, sir.
And then why didn't you hear when I asked a question? I asked a simple question and you went blank. I didn't hear you saying anything. Is anything distracting you?
No, sir.
Please, I need your response so that I know that you are following. I said, can you see where you have that condition while numbers not equal to 0? Can you see where you have it?
Yes, sir.
Good. We are going to do the code in such a way that instead of it to just check while numbers is not equal to 0, it will check while it will check while numbers is not equal to 0. Or, did you see what I said? Or while numbers dot is digit is what are we checking for? Is equal to false. Do you understand? That means if the person enters anything that is not a number, end the while loop. Did you get what I just said? Hello, Simeon. Simeon, are you there?